What's up? Happy TGIF. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. This is your girl Midnight. We are here on YouTube on the Midnight Crew for another one. I'm finna show y'all some. We finna see some motherfucking ugly ass photos, and I'm finna show y'all some receipts. Cause yeah, I got some shit dropped down to me. I've been anticipating the receipts, and they came through. Matter of fact, they came through while I was on the live with you, Miss Ballhead. This is why I was saying what I was saying. So, listen, I'm gonna take y'all back down memory lane with this first of all, but we gotta make this shit make sense, okay? This shit gotta make sense for real. So I'm gonna have to take you back down memory lane first, okay? In order for you to actually see what the fuck we're walking up to. But trust me, that lady do not. And when I say she do not have a second job, she definitely do not have a second job. Okay. I'm gonna actually be taking you up to the chain of events as to when I feel like she may have lost her job or they were looking for that shit to happen with me. I feel like that backfired for her. But of course, okay. Let me go down here and speak to everybody. Like I told y'all before, most times when I come forth, I won't even be attaching my Midnight at Joanne's Get the Hands page. So, like I told everybody, you have to be following the Midnight Crew. Okay, over here on YouTube, shit different. So things go different. You know, they like to report or whatever. How you doing, Miss Ballhead? I see you here. Sisters in the building. Happy TGIF, y'all. Happy Friday 13th, too. Miss Melissa, you here. Miss Camille, I see you. Miss Jennifer, I see you. And Miss Bree, I see you. We got a lot of trolls in here, okay? Because out of y'all, that's maybe like 5 of y'all. But yet I see 16 people in my room watching me. If this is your first time on my channel though, because we on YouTube, I usually don't just stream on one platform. So maybe these are some of my other Midnight Crew followers from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they coming through here too. But make sure you come in here and speak though. You know what I'm saying? Come in here and say hello to Midnight. You know what I'm saying? If you listening, come say hello. How are you doing, Miss Brown? She in Chicago. She live in Chicago. You talking about the rotten lady, right? The rotten peach lady. She from Chicago. She stay in Chicago. Yep. So now I'm gonna take y'all. First of all, let me put this up because we always gotta do a disclaimer. Always. So this is entertainment advisory purposes only. Although this is entertainment, it's still the truth. Okay. This is entertainment, but it's a version of the truth though. You know what I'm saying? And like most liars have to do. When a liar start off lying the way that they lie, they have to constantly figure out ways to uphold their lie. So I mean, you can almost expect that from a good liar. You know what I'm saying? From somebody who lies on a regular. They have to uphold their lies. Okay? So this is entertainment advisory purposes only. Now, like I said, I'm finna take y'all back to a clip first before we get into the pictures or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Of what I'm gonna show y'all. Before we get into that, I'm gonna actually take y'all down and walk you down to her job that she was actually on when she was in the bathroom of this job. Now check out the brightness alone. Like I said, most of y'all not stupid. You already know that when you work in something like a warehouse, first off, it's a noisy place. Okay. Most warehouses are not quiet. That's for one. If you work in a warehouse environment, most times those environments are not quiet. Okay. And they will be lit up. Like most workplaces are lit up with like those high beam fluorescent lights. Places like the bathrooms, their break rooms, they're going to be just as bright with the light. Okay. So you have to pay attention to because this is the same place now. Keep in mind that this is supposed to be the exact same place, the exact same fucking place that she was where she was caught in this bathroom going live, giving a birthday shout out to one of her ex Peachtree sisters. I want y'all to check out how bright the light is in the bathroom. So just imagine, like I said, if you work, you already know that places like bathrooms, hallway areas, and break rooms are places where it's going to be lit up. Not to mention that when you work in a warehouse, you're not working by yourself. So you're going to hear some form of voices or even noises of banging or people moving around. And most times you're not going to be the only person in a break room. Okay. Most times you're not going to be the only one there. Okay. To where you hear nothing but dead silence. Now, she was on another content creator page. And like I said, I've already directed my thoughts towards it because I don't know this lady. I just really want you to know to listen. Don't put your mouth on me because you don't know me. And that's really simple. It's nothing more, nothing less that I have to say about that lady. Okay? Nothing more or nothing less. The lady just do not know me. You know what I'm saying? So keep your mouth off me. This is a beef that I have with this old ass motherfucking bitch. I have it with her. And let her be the one to handle her own motherfucking beef. Simple as that. Y'all make sure that it's 21 of y'all I'm seeing in here. Make sure that y'all tap the like button on this video since we are through YouTube. You can also use your reactions on the side with reacting to the YouTube live stream. Okay. They have the same, I mean, they're different, but they still do have things you can press. Everybody just press that like and everybody just keep on dabbing on whichever type of emoji you see on the side as it pertains to YouTube. Okay. I see you, Miss Alicia. How you doing, honey? Now, as I was saying, you got to keep in mind these are supposed to be some of the same places because if she's claiming to still be at the warehouse, why wasn't this break room just as lit up as this bathroom when this was actually when she was sneaking in the bathroom to give one of her ex Peachtree sisters a birthday shout out? Okay, so you got to be able to put two and two together. You got to be able to put two and two together. This is why I'm going to walk you down memory lane first, okay? Before I ended up showing you the receipts you need to see. And make sure that you pay attention to the receipts. Just like I know to pay attention. I mean, someone told me that when they sent it to me, like just watch closely to her background because it's more so about her, not the creator live she joined. But nevertheless, she joined someone's live at a time she was supposedly supposed to be at work. And then, like I said, I'm going to make this other point. Pay attention to her actually being at work at the warehouse in the bathroom and how bright the light is. Okay. Versus her saying that she's at the same place and how dim and so dim and dark that kitchen look. It looks like somebody's kitchen, honey. Whether that was her kitchen, and I understand why you don't want to go live in that motherfucker because the wall behind that motherfucker refrigerator, you so worried about people living with rats and roaches, honey. When I analyze that video and start to screenshot and shit, ain't no wonder why you don't want to go no motherfucking live in that motherfucking kitchen. You ought to see the motherfucking wall. Where you gonna see it today? You gonna see that motherfucking wall today? Ain't no wonder why you don't want to go live in that motherfucking kitchen. Well, you should have known better yesterday. So, like I said, people always tend to do something over time to get themselves popped off. So this is why you got to be more careful, for real. You got to be more careful. Now, let me walk y'all down to this first video where she was in her warehouse bathroom giving with a soft voice, giving a birthday shout out to an ex Peachtree sister that had left around this time. Mind you, this person had already left. I think that she was trying to gain brownie points on getting the person back, but this person had already left, okay? Because that shit had already unfolded. Like I said, what motherfuckers was trying to plan for midnight, it ended up backfiring because this is around the time where I feel like that lady really did lose her job. Okay, let this play.
Come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in the room, baby. Got the wish us a happy
Now,
birthday.
mind you, this is the warehouse
Everybody
job.
in the
You see how
room.
bright it is in that bathroom? Oh, okay.
What's up, y'all? Come on. I'm sneaking. I'm sneaking, y'all. Shut alive, y'all. Shut alive, y'all. Come in here. Shut alive. I'm gonna
You
fucking
heard her
sneak
say
in.
she's sneaking too, right? Oh, okay.
Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Shut alive, family. Shut alive. Shut alive, family. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Bitches and queen and I'm telling everything. LLC is in the building. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in. Gather in. What's up, Carolyn Brown? What's up, Mish Lish? What's up, Sharon Newton? Come on in the room, y'all. Shut it loud, y'all. Come on in. Shut it loud. So
Like I
tonight is
said,
my
check
twin's
out the see.
birthday,
You see how
everybody. I
bright
want
it
to
is
wish
in
my
there,
baby a
though.
happy
Come
birthday.
on now. Do you see how bright it is in that warehouse
Okay,
bathroom? So
you
you
know,
mean to tell
y'all,
me it's not going to be
it's
just as
emotional
bright or
right now,
brighter in
okay?
a break room? Come on now, people. Come on. You got to think with better sense than
I'm
that.
talking to my twin right now, y'all. We're going through something right now. I don't know if we'll be able to recover from it. You know, but everybody know that's my twin. I should keep on with my
Her
twin.
ex Peachtree sister
We had
left
something
before her
happen
birthday, and
between
she was in
us,
the
you
bathroom
know, and
sneaking, like she
um,
said in the video, giving her a birthday shout out.
just hopefully we can work it out. I don't want to get emotional because I'm at work right now. But, I want to tell you happy birthday, sis. It's our first birthday together. Um, and I know God didn't put us together for no reason. Okay, to bring you all the way to Chicago for us to do what we got to do. We got this stuff on this Facebook, all those lives, and somebody using both of our names. Okay, uh, get the best of us. Okay, me being upset, I need you to understand that I was upset because I just felt like something was missing, you know, and I didn't really have a chance to really think about it. Just like everything happened so quick, but. besides this to you, friend, to let you know that I love you. I want you to enjoy your birthday today. Um, just know that I love you, and maybe next year we can do this together. Bring your birthday in together like we are supposed to be doing tonight. I've been waiting on your birthday to come, you know, before all of this happened. You know, I was just waiting on your birthday to come, twin, to tell you that I love you. And just me and you against the world, okay?
Now again, that was her actually at the warehouse job. Okay. She was actually sneaking, like she said, in the bathroom to give an ex Peachtree sister a birthday shout out. How are you doing, Miss Mercedes? How you doing? Happy Friday. She's sneaking, but supposed to be at work working. You stopped working to go live? Indeed, she did. Listen. Now, no, she actually was at work. This is what I'm trying to this is what I want y'all to see. That was her actually at the job because you also heard different noises in her background, even with her having her ear pods in, you can still hear shit in the back. That's my point. She was actually there. This is an older video. Mind you, I got a lot of shit on this lady in my phone. So this is one of my videos I dug for. Okay. And pulled right back up. Okay. This happened around the time her Peachtree sister left. All of that shit was going on with me. But that's something we don't even need to rekindle again. If you know, you already know. So the point I'm trying to make is this. That's her at her warehouse job sneaking off in a bright ass bathroom and putting her ear pods in because she don't want them to know she's on her phone. She's actually there. So mind you, this is supposed to be the same place she's supposed to be at when she did the live yesterday. Okay. When she did the live yesterday to be in a break room, which it looked like a motherfucker ordinary ass kitchen to me, that lets me know that that lady do not work. You understand me? Ms. Ballhead says, right? She up there lying to herself. That bitch is weird. Very. How you doing, Miss Brenda? Happy Friday. You had me crying live and on your live today. You talking to Miss Ballhead. The lies this crackhead tells and think we stupid. Far from a dummy. See, you got to be able to look at shit in certain kind of ways. So now, I'm finna also walk you down to how she accumulated her second job. Okay. This is why I figured that she got fired on this job because the bitch wasn't looking for a second job. Now, if you also remember, this is another video I dug off my files. Okay. This is another video I dug deep into my files to get. Okay. Because, like I said, I keep a lot of shit on her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that's sent to me, I don't delete. Some of that shit I do, some of it I don't. Now, this is why the bitch ended up supposedly coming to the internet saying she looked for a second job is because she ended up losing that one. She wanted people to believe that she still had that factory job. Remember, she lost her friend too around that time. So this bitch probably had too many call-ins because of whatever the reason when her friend passed away. Already probably having issues on the job. Remember, she did a video saying that she smoked weed on the job. Remember when I put that in a live stream that the bitch was at home? Let me see if I got that video because that's one that I was supposed to actually pull up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Because if you remember, I also did a live showing that. Let me get y'all some music real quick. Hold up. Okay, back and got it. Okay, so now y'all seen the first clip that I'm actually just showing you what the environment of her actual work environment looked like, because she was actually on her job sneaking to go in the bathroom. Okay, so let y'all know the facts of the matter is that first clip I just showed y'all, she was actually in her work's bathroom. Keep in mind how bright the light is, okay? Keep in mind how bright the motherfucking light in the back is. She snuck off to give her ex Peachtree sister a birthday shout out. And she had the ear pods in her ear because she said, as she say, you get caught on the phone there, they don't play that bullshit, so she has to keep her motherfucking ear pods in. Okay, bam, y'all seen that? Now let me take you down to a live where she was actually on here saying that she smokes weed on the warehouse job on her break. Okay, where she was at her own house and said on live, and I also used this clip in one of my live streams and came back and showed, this is why I said why the bitch doing so much trying to reach for another motherfucker's livelihood. I believe somebody actually took this little bit of info that I placed on my live stream and got this bitch fired. So let's play that back. Watch this clip.
Brilliant mother, am smoking my pen. Also, family, my shit in the purse in the room. I ain't hit the pen in a few days. Oh, it ain't in there. I ain't hit it in a few days because I've been smoking. So normally I take my pen to work with me. When I go on my break, I run to my car and go hit it. Hey,
So that's the video that I put in my live stream saying how dare this bitch reaching, doing so much reaching when she just admitted that she smoked weed on the job. Then you hear what she say? That she take her pen to work with her and that she hits it on her break. So when I put that in my live stream, somebody could have very well took that video, and that's the video I'm thinking that got that girl fired for real. Now, also, let me take you down memory lane. Do you all remember how she was degrading the healthcare field and degrading the position of an ass wiper is what she called it? Do you remember her saying that she's not an ass wiper and how she's not an ass wiper? So she was really degrading the motherfucking occupation. But then weeks after that video of her saying that she took her pen to work and smoked weed, she became a motherfucking caregiver for caring for the elderly. Let me run this video back where she was degrading it, because this is another video I used in another live stream of mine where I was actually getting on that ass about it, because it's like this, bitch. How dare you try to degrade the motherfucking occupation when your ass ran to the occupation after you lost your motherfucking job on the warehouse? So we gonna let this play.
get up and do some things because I lost my best friend. So I got to get up and make some moves right quick, make some phone calls, see how much sleep I can get for today, okay? Because I do work overnight. Okay? I don't clean ass. I don't clean booty. So, you know. But I'm just saying that to be funny. You too.
So she says she's not an ass wiper, right? Okay. Now, trust and believe me, she lost her friend around that time. That bitch lost her job at the warehouse around that time. She had did all of that in the same time frame, maybe even days from each other, from her going in the bathroom at work to give her ex Peachtree sister a birthday shout out, then going home doing a live claiming that she smoked weed on the job, then from that saying that she's still a night shift worker and she's not an ass wiper. Okay, so do y'all remember those lives? Okay. Yes. Wow. Okay. How you doing, Elite Cleaning? That's my sis, is it? Elite Cleaning? No, that ain't Smurf. Or is it? Is that you, Smurf? Miss Alicia said she remembers. So you remember me doing all of this. You can tell she was stressed out. So, like I said, meanwhile, while they were doing so much reaching for me, that shit ended up backfiring on them. If you also remember me doing the live saying so, okay? So now let's fast forward. The bitch went into getting a motherfucking job that she said to be her second job, caring for the elderly, which means that she was going in their homes. As to what this bitch was saying, this bitch said this. This is when the bitch was talking like this on one of her lives. She was like, do they do thorough background checks on caregivers? Because it seemed like they just hire anybody. You know what I'm saying? She was talking in that narrative once she got that position as a motherfucker to care as a caregiver. Because that's what you can call it. A caregiver taking care of the elderly, right? And claiming that to be her second job when in real life that bitch had lost the night job. You know what I'm saying? So she's still upholding the motherfucking theory that she works at a warehouse. This bitch wasn't in no warehouse just yesterday. This bitch wasn't on nobody's warehouse job yesterday. You was in somebody's motherfucking kitchen, and a quarter to that motherfucking wall in the back, and a quarter to that motherfucking kitchen, it looks like the background of old dude's background. You know, remember that dirty ass background you posted up? Because I sure got the. Let me show y'all the receipts that I got today. Because we finna get into the receipts now. It looked just like that motherfucking background. So here go the receipts of some screenshots and videos. Y'all finna see this video right here. And this is the box of the girl telling me like this bitch don't work. She was on another motherfucking creators live just yesterday around the time where she was supposed to be working. She was on another creator. She made her appearance on another creator's live yesterday while she was supposedly supposed to be working. Yes, it's me, sis. It's on a picture. Okay, I was just making sure, like, let me see, is that my sis? Okay. So y'all following me, right? We went back in memory lane. I'm trying to take y'all back because if you knew, you really not gonna understand why the fuck I'm saying that this lady don't work, and you're gonna be like, well, some people will come down here and question, like, well, why would a motherfucker lie about having two jobs? Simple, because if a motherfucker is a big jacker for the motherfucking internet, it's easy for a motherfucker to tell anybody anything, but shit, they gonna have to uphold a lie. So I had to take y'all down memory lane so that you can actually get a look at what her actual warehouse background and the lighting look like. Take y'all back down memory lane of her even saying around the time where she worked at the warehouse how she smoked weed on her break and take her motherfucking pen to work. Then her degrading the motherfucking occupation of a healthcare worker, saying she's not an ass wiper, but went right into the ass wiping field. Like, bitch, how dare you? This is what I'm saying. Yeah, she was on that live. So if you know who the creator was by looking at those receipts, then you know who she made a presentation. You didn't really miss nothing, sis. Not yet, really nothing. I was just taking the people down memory lane before we get to the good shit. Now, since I took y'all down memory lane and y'all caught up there, let me go back to the receipt. Now, you see that the receipts, I got screenshots and I got that video. Okay. And there's the person sending me that tea. Now I blocked the creator's name out of that message because, and she's going to be blocked out of this receipt that I actually had to look at because if you know who she is, you just know who the fuck she is. You're going to hear the motherfucking clip. Okay. Now, remember some shit like this that she posted on her page and look at the background of the wood. Look at that messy, dirty background of that nigga. Look at that knuckle. And look at that dirty ass background. That's supposed to be her knuckle. Whoever, somebody who fucking on her. Look at that knuckle. And this is what that riding bitch posted up. Now, when you look at the kitchen area that the bitch was in, it also matches the wood to that motherfucking wall. It also matches the wood to the background of this dirty nigga background in his house, or wherever the fuck house that is, they walls. It matches the cabinets and all matches that wood. Okay? The cabinets and all that you gonna see where she's supposed to be at work. And you know clearly it's a kitchen, so it's not a break room. That's supposed to be a break room she was sitting in. Break rooms are never that damn dim. Never. Okay, so this is her milker. This is somebody who penetrating her. Okay, pay attention to the walls. You know what I'm saying? And the wood, and pay attention to them cabinets. You're gonna see where this bitch was sitting when she made an appearance on somebody else's live. She was way too much and still doing too much. Okay, Miss Alicia's laughing. And y'all laughing, but this is some real crazy work right here for a motherfucker to really uphold. But like I said, a liar have to uphold lies, and that's just, it is what it is. A liar have to constantly uphold lies. There's nothing else that a motherfucker liar can do outside of upholding a lie. So listen, this was yesterday, as you see her name there, right? Because this is the live she appeared in. Okay. Again, I didn't make sure that I showed the creator's face because I really don't have no issue with the creator. The creator shouldn't have one with me because she don't know me. But again, I know I'm courteous to people, so you're not going to even see the creator's name because I don't want to really give that kind of publicity to nobody, no way. But this was the receipt. This was the receipt of her presenting herself on the live that you're going to see her on. So this was much longer than 21 hours ago now. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you see that she made her live appearance there because her name is attached there. So, okay, this was just yesterday. You can tell this isn't a break room though. It's not, sis. It's definitely not. Everybody with good sense to know that this is not no break room, and she still persists to say to the creator that she's gonna hit her when she's done with work. Okay, so now check this out. So before I get to the video, look at them walls again. I want you to look at them walls because I'm gonna let the video show first before I show y'all the close-ups. Okay, I gotta play the video first, but make sure you actually pay attention. It's a very short video. A very short clip. Like I said, I don't like to use long clips pertaining to bitch. And this is the only reason why I got it, because that bitch actually presented herself on somebody else live when she was supposed to claim to be at work. Okay, so now we finna go down to the video itself. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention to the motherfucking background that she's supposed to be in. Okay, pay attention. We gonna let this is 58 seconds long. I'm gonna play this shit back 2 times now and again. Pay attention. Let this roll.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Mind you,
Okay, I
this is
need
her
you to
work
hang in there
background.
for
She's
me.
supposed to be at
Soon as I
work
get off
now.
right here, then I'm gonna call
Can't
the
tell me
phone,
that look
okay?
like no break
We ain't gotta
room.
run out
Come
your
Okay.
on
car, but
now.
I'm gonna call you, okay? I need you to stay strong for me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Stay strong. Don't let nobody, come into your comments with the negative. And when they come in, shut them down. Okay? Don't
Okay.
speak on
Thank you.
what's going on to nobody on here. Okay?
I'm not. I'm not.
All right. Just do that.
Okay.
That's all I came in to say. Once I get through working, then I'll hit you. Or I'll run out there and hit
Okay.
you right quick. Okay?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. I love y'all. I love y'all.
I love you too, Auntie.
One love. Love you, Dan.
One love.
One love. One love.
Now, that's supposed to be her work environment because she's at work, right? And you hear her in the clip even saying that she's going to hit that creator up when she's done working, right? Let me play that again for the ones who missed it. And also pay attention to the end when it's angled towards the refrigerator and pay attention to what's on top of the refrigerator. Let this play again.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Okay, I need you to hang in there for me. As soon as I get off right here, then I'm gonna call the phone, okay? Or either I run out to the
Okay.
car, but I'm gonna call you, okay? I need you to stay strong for me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Stay strong. Don't let nobody, come into your comments with the negative. And when they come in, shut them down. Okay? Don't
Okay.
speak on
Thank
nothing
you.
what's going on to nobody on here. Okay?
I'm not. I'm not.
All right. Just do that.
Okay.
That's all I came in to say. Once I get through working, then I'll hit you. Or I'll run out there and hit you
Okay.
right quick. Okay?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. I love y'all. I love y'all.
I love you too. Uncle.
One love. Love you, Dan.
One love.
One love. One love.
Now, do that environment and the lighting look the same as that first video where she was in the bathroom? I'm just saying. Do that shit look similar? That looks like somebody's dim ass kitchen. That looks like an ordinary ass kitchen. That looks like an ordinary ass motherfucking kitchen, okay? That's not a break room. This bitch is not at nobody's job. She might be at somebody's motherfucking house or her motherfucking house. But like I said, bitch, ain't no wonder why you ain't did no house tour because the motherfucking wall behind that fridge there. We got some close ups. You best believe me, while I was screening that bullshit, I was snipping at the same time, screenshotting. Now I'm finna show y'all what I found wrong with the environment, not just the lighting, but I know that's an ordinary ass motherfucking kitchen, bro. That's nobody's motherfucking break room. First of all, the lighting don't look nowhere like the lighting where she was actually at her job sneaking to give her ex Peachtree sister a birthday shout out. It don't look nowhere similar. But these supposed to be the same places of work. Now, mind you, is you catching what I'm saying? This is supposed to be the same place, which is a warehouse. Did you hear any voices, any motherfucking tools, or was anybody in that motherfucker? But that's somebody's kitchen, bruh. That's somebody's kitchen area. That ain't no motherfucking work area. How is she going to tell people how to feel or what to do? Listen, that's not it. That's a kitchen with a refrigerator and cabinets in the back. Exactly, Miss Rhonda. Who dumb in this motherfucker? Nobody. No motherfucking body. That's a kitchen. That's somebody's motherfucking kitchen, bro. That's not a break room. But this bitch said, y'all heard her say in there, Miss Wall said, let's go. Sis said, come on now, come on now, come on now. A rocket scientist, it didn't even take me long. Like that bitch ain't at work, bro. I got a video of that bitch posing to be sneaking off on her job, and I went back to watch it. I said that's somebody motherfucking house, bro. It's crack talk. Well, I guess so, Miss Mercedes. I told y'all that's all she do is lie. Crackheads lie. All crackheads lie. I get everything you're saying. Oh my God. Right. That was a crack house she was at. Listen, baby girl, baby girl. Hey, sis, it look like a rooming house, don't it? You know exactly. If you see you definitely called what I called. I been said that bitch at a motherfucking rooming house. I know she at a rooming house by how the property has been actually by now how they did the property. Mind you, this bitch in a multi-story property. So that's a duplex. She in a duplex, but they made a duplex into 5 or more motherfucking apartments. That looks like a motherfucking rooming house at best. You see all of the motherfucking papers that they got clamped on that motherfucker? That look like some shit that you'll see in a motherfucking group home, a rooming house, a sober living home, or some shit like that. But it's definitely not nobody's motherfucking break room. You can believe that. That's an ordinary ass kitchen. What? Definitely a kitchen, an ordinary one. Crackhead got that wood panel in the kitchen. Mm-mm. But let me show y'all the close ups, okay? Because you already know while I was analyzing that short piece of the video that was sent to me, because she didn't stay on that live because she was claiming to be at work. So that's the duration of time that bitch was on the live. Okay? That was the duration of time she gave the live. Okay? Now, you best believe I was doing my own screenshot the whole time I was watching that short ass clip. So let me show y'all exhibit number 1. Do you see wine bottles at the top of that Frigidaire? Those are what I call wine bottles. What employer has alcohol in their kitchen? Okay, that's for one. What employer actually has that type of shit sitting on top of the refrigerator if it's not just the ordinary kitchen? Okay, if it's not just the ordinary kitchen, you see where my circle is? Those are wine bottles. Okay, those are wine bottles, and I have the arrow pointing towards the wine bottles. So if you seen the angle towards the end where she got off saying one love, one love, one love, you will see the wine bottles at the top of the Frigidaire. There's not going to be that at no employer's break room. That it's not a break room. Okay, it's not a break room. It's not a break room. There's vending machines in break room. She definitely wouldn't have been the only person in the break room. Exactly, sis. That's what I said. It would have been some noises in the motherfucking back. She wouldn't have been the only one there. That motherfucking room would have been lit up more brighter and lighter than that. Okay? Simple as that. She lie like an oriental rug. Damn right. Looks like a crack house. Could be. She's so sad. Ooh wee. Yes, ma'am. I thought I was tripping. Those are wine bottles, sis. You're not tripping. Those are motherfucking wine bottles. Those are motherfucking wine bottles. Those are motherfucking wine bottles. Those are definitely motherfucking wine bottles. Yes, sis, you seeing what you seeing? Cause I saw it. Yikes, sis says, okay. What motherfucker? Shamika Lewis, how are you doing, honey? Make sure that y'all press that subscribe button because it's gonna be over here going down on the YouTube. What motherfucking job got wine bottles on top of the Frigidaire? Huh? Those are wine bottles. Wine. Wine bottles. Now, you cannot make this kind of delusional shit up. That's a delusional bitch for you all day long. That's a delusional bitch. What motherfucking employer is promoting alcohol in their establishment? What employer is promoting wine bottles at the top of the fridge? Because that's exactly what you see at her screen is wine bottles. Wine. Never. Yes, the damn Frigidaire. Shamika Lewis, the Frigidaire. Ain't no motherfucker putting no motherfucking wine bottles on top for the motherfucking crew to come up in there sipping slow or sipping like motherfucking Hootie and the Blow fucking fishes on the clock. Bitch, you in your kitchen area. You in somebody's home while you was telling Facebook your ass at work. Work where? That's exhibit A. It's that wall for me though. Behind the Frigidaire. It's that wall for me though. Behind the motherfucking Frigidaire. Look at that dusty, rusty, damn near crusty looking ass wall. Now that looked like roaches live all up through the motherfucking wood panel on that shit. It looks like roaches live all the way through the motherfucking wood. Termites is eating that wood up to a T. Roaches is enjoying because look at that infestation. Those look like roach droppings along the motherfucking wall. This bitch talking about how somebody lived with roaches. Look at the back of that wall behind that Frigidaire. Them is roach droppings on that wood panel. You can't tell me it ain't. It's the wall for me. It's the wall for me though. It's you could tell that's roach droppings. Look right up under the wood panel, and you see all that shit. Because if you ever seen an infestation of roaches, you know how they leave droppings and shit on the wall. It's the wall for me, bruh. This is supposed to be her break room, though. This supposed to be her break room. Them is roach droppings. Now they having a field day in that motherfucker right there. The one you live, the home you living in. The so-called break room you in. The so-called workplace you actually standing in that motherfucking kitchen area. Them roaches is all behind that Frigidaire. All up in that top wood panel. Look right up underneath. That's all you got to do. You can see the roach infested evidence on the wall. The writing is on the wall, like motherfucking MJ say. The writing is on the wall, baby. Them are roach droppings right there. That's somebody motherfucking kitchen area you in. That's somebody kitchen area you in. You ain't at work. So while you were going on the internet telling people that you work, this is what that bitch really be doing right here. Sitting right at home because that's her new environment, okay? I want to say that that's her new environment. That's where she currently live. You know what I'm saying? But she wanted motherfuckers to believe that that's her workplace. Nah, bitch, that's where you live. Right, that's roach droppings on the wall. You can tell for all you motherfuckers that been around long enough to know roach droppings, because you may have seen that shit in your lifetime. You know that it looks just like that motherfucking wall, dude. They ate that whole eye up. Look at it. Listen. No company will have any wine bottles inside their break room that will go against company policy. She's probably living in a recovery crack house because she's lost. Okay. Okay. So you understand that there won't be wine bottles in the break room neither. Okay. Yup. Miss Ballhead says, right. You could tell she's living in a recovery crack house. She's probably lost her own apartment. She probably lost her own apartment. And that could be. Because damn sure it's not of a warehouse. So give it up of telling these motherfuckers that you're going to a night job and this is supposed to be your night job. No, the fuck it's not. That's why I said you got to be more careful. You do it to yourself every time. You do it to yourself every time. Every time. And this was very much so good tea. This was very much so a tea of gold because I already knew the bitch didn't have two jobs, but this just confirms that this bitch been lying. That's not nobody's motherfucking break room. That's an ordinary kitchen. That's where that bitch live at. And then when you pay attention to the motherfucking video of her frame, you see wine bottles on top of the refrigerator. And look at that dusted, busted, disgusted ass wall with all those roaches eating in that motherfucking wood panel, eating in the wood grain. I'm going over there to that person. I'm going over to that person live. She joined and watch after this. Okay? Go over there because if you know who the creator is, you just know. But y'all see what the hell I'm saying? Do you see what I mean? This lady do not work no two jobs. If this is supposed to be your factory job, you did a horrible job at actually. You should have never went live there. Motherfuckers are not slow. See, everybody, this is how I know you slow though. To even present yourself, if you was supposed to be at work, you would have been better off staying in that motherfucker person's comment section versus trying to get up there and trying to tell somebody how to do shit on they live. because you only helped out the people like me who I actually analyze shit for what it is. You just helped me confirm furthermore that I know that you do not work no third shift job. Cause bitch, this is not nobody's job. That's an ordinary kitchen. That's an ordinary roach that infects the kitchen. This is why you always bringing up roaches. You infatuated with one motherfucking bugs and shit. Butterflies, wasps, and roaches. You want everybody to be living with that shit because you had to go from a condo to the motherfucking crack house or the motherfucking rooming house, recovery house, where they actually living with the motherfucking roaches. So this is why you feel like everybody got roaches. Bitch, by the looks of that wall, it looks like roaches is crawling all over the fucking place and having a field day with that motherfucker right there. You see it all on the fucking wall. The evidence is right there on the wall. It's right there. Then she keep posting back to back on Facebook right now. Crackiana watching. I'm sure she watching Miss Ballheaded. They don't never miss. That bitch is open over here. This is how she see and hear me for herself a lot of times. They wide open on the YouTube app over this way. They can't find, she's still watching me on Facebook too because the bitch a troll. But that bitch free to come through here without even trolling. Bitch, you do not work at no warehouse. We seen the difference. I had to show the people the difference of what it looks like when you were at a motherfucking factory job, sneaking off, what the lighting looks like and what the background look like. Bitch, ain't no workplace or no work environment finna look like what you was claiming to be at just yesterday. You don't work at no motherfucking factory job, bitch. You don't have two jobs. So you just really jacking it down real hard for the Facebook streets. Because believe me, that's nobody's break room. That wasn't your job. That was somebody's kitchen area you were in. You was at somebody's house. You was at your motherfucking house or someone else's house, but you wasn't at no motherfucking job. But you were supposed to definitely have been on your job because if people follow her timeline, follow her timeline of when she said she was supposed to take a nap, to wake up, to head to work, and then look at the time of her joining that creator's live. She was definitely indeed supposed to be at work. Keep in mind, she do 12s. She do 12-hour shifts. So you were supposed to be at work. It wasn't near 7:30 in the morning yet, bitch. How I know that is because shit, I work nights as well. 304. I work nights as well, 304, and I go in at 11 p.m. And it wasn't even time for me to go in yet when I actually take away the hours and do the hours and the math. That bitch ain't gonna be able to do the math. I wasn't even going in. You had just been at your job for maybe a couple hours in, supposedly, but that's not a job. That's not nobody's workplace. I don't think she works at all, and maybe she don't. Maybe she just doesn't. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe that's a theory too. Maybe she doesn't. Now let's look at some of this hoe's pictures though, because she swear up and down that somebody jealous of her though. You know what I'm saying? She swears up and down that somebody's jealous of her. Can somebody tell me what we jealous about? Can somebody give me a description of what you think when you see this shit right here? What's the first thing come to mind looking at some shit like this, boo? What's the first thing that come to mind when you watching some shit like this, honey? Cause she swear Midnight jealous of her. She swear a whole lot of other folks jealous of her. But what's the first thing that comes to your mind? I want to see. I want to see y'all comments on this one. I'm asking y'all a question, valid. Like when you looking at this picture, the first thing that comes to your mind is what? Because I swear a bitch that is looking like this and giving this in the face can't be jealous. We can't be jealous of this bitch. First off, I'm not jealous of no woman. Let's make that clear. Midnight is not jealous of no woman. But what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you're looking at a face that looks this rough? Look at all of the gashes and dashes and crow's feet, all of the wrinkles, them big ass nasty looking lips, all of that shit right there. Her peach fuzz for a chin, that fucked up ass motherfucking headband. Who jealous of what? Hmm? I don't think so. That's not a picture. Listen, look at this bitch eyes. She look high right here. You have a whole face of a witch. I'm talking about you look like a whole real life witch for real. That's no lie. That's no lie. When I say that you look like a witch in the face and you give witch vibes, you look like a witch in the face. Look at your nose, the way that it's shaped. It's so long and your nose is shaped just like witches. The wrinkles around your eyes and the way that your eyes are when they look damn near closed, it gives, look at those lines in your face. All of those different lines of your face. It gives all of a witch vibe. All of that can't take you serious. Hell no, I can't take a bitch like that serious. How you doing, Miss Level Up? Happy Friday. A face only a mother could love and adore. Okay? Because it's hard on the eyes for me. The bitch face hard on the eyes for me. Yeah, or a old man face. But listen, Miss Baldhead, most witches look like old ass people, old ass men. Shit. Most of them witch characters, they look old. Shit. They look old as hell. They look old as fuck. She definitely gives the vibe of a true life lady in the shoe type of witch. You know what I'm saying? You give lady in the shoe type of witch vibes. Like you can be in a whole fable for a kid. Like if they just actually sketch your actual face and made you a character, they wouldn't even have to tweak you and put they all they would have to do is just put you on a motherfucking costume that witches wear. Your whole face is like a witch. They wouldn't have to do no makeup, to make you look like a witch. You know how they make some, those makeup artists when they do movies. They wouldn't have to do nothing extra to that face of yours, but dress your ass up in witch attire. That's it. You giving witch face. Like that's what you give. Your face is all of a witch in every area. It's a hard knock life. That bitch did have a hard knock life. That bitch did have a hard knock life. Miss Lawanda. She had a hard knock life. This bitch life been hard. And it shows in her face. Right. She had a hard knock life, Miss Ballhead. This bitch life been hard. It shows that it's been hard. Like, I mean, they Miss Alicia, I'm not even kidding on that. I know cat. Like, you know how some of them makeup artists have to make monsters look like monsters when they actually make those kind of flicks, like the motherfucking creatures looking motherfuckers. They actually doing makeup to make them look like something. I promise you, they wouldn't have to do shit to that lady face. Number dress her up. Come on. Take one, dress her up. Take two, dress her up. Take three, dress her up. Like they wouldn't have to do no extra makeup or making this bitch look like a witch to the face because this bitch giving that. I mean, her face just gives. It's just giving witch behavior, witch face. You know what I'm saying? This is a witch without a broom. This bitch don't know what to do with a broom. She will be the motherfucking witch without a broom, bruh. The witch without a broom. The witch without a broom, though, is what she give. Y'all laughing, but I'm dead serious. That lady give witch vibes. This is why she hates so hard. Bitch probably be over there. I'll cast a spell on you, and now you're gone. Looking ass bitch. I'll cast a spell on you, and now you're gone. That bitch look like she cast spells on motherfuckers. Look at her face. Look at her face though. So you saying she's missing the broom? Hell yeah, she ain't got no broom. You know how brooms are affiliated with witches flying on brooms? No, this nasty trifling bitch don't know nothing about a motherfucking broom. So she's a witch minus the broom. She will be the bitch witch minus the broom. Okay? Minus the broom. She will be the witch bitch minus the broom. Simple as that. Girl, bye. Not a motherfucker like you, though. It's this for me. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Honey, why you sit up there talking about so many people who actually battling cancer for real, and that's a real life thing for somebody, you look like one of them type of patients in this picture. I just kid you not. You look like you battling, boo boo. By the looks of this picture right here, you like to put your mouth on like people who go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? But by the looks of the motherfucking soup cooler droop lips of yours, that motherfucking long nose that's damn near touching that top lip of yours, that fucking ball cap with it's damn near touching your scalp, bitch. You looking like a patient. While you sitting up here be talking, you looking like a whole patient. You looking like a patient, though. In here, like what's going on in this picture? Are you in pain? Are you in pain or something? Like what's going on? What's going on with this? Why your mouth like that? Why your tongue protruding out them big ass uh little shop of horror lips of yours? I swear on my soul, when it's gone, the world will be yours. Yours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You look like that plant, your lips. Now we two big lip motherfuckers, but my lips sexy. My lips is sexy. You look like motherfucking Audrey too by the motherfucking lips, bitch. And by the looks of this here picture, you're giving cancer patient vibes. See, you like to put your mouth on everybody to be a cancer patient, but you looking like Audrey too out here. Audrey too, the plant. I said the plant from Little Shop of Horrors. The plant, Audrey too. You giving me those vibes when I look at this. You give a lot of different type of motherfucking vibes that comes to mind for me. It's the look for me. You give a lot of type of vibes for me. Shit. What y'all say? Damn, that's a damn man. Don't care what anyone says. Okay. Listen, she rolling, she falling on the floor. She on the floor. Listen, she like to put her mouth on cancer patients, but boo boo, you giving me the duplication of that right here. What's going on with you? Are you uncomfortable? Are you in discomfort right now? Cause that's how it looks when somebody's in pain, bitch. You look like you giving that look, bitch. That I'm in pain look. So again, when the YouTube streets come through this motherfucking live, I'm gonna ask you about this picture right here. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Because I don't understand how a motherfucker could be so jealous of this. I'm just saying. How can a motherfucker be jealous of a motherfucker looking like this in the face? Can somebody give me anything that's beautiful about this motherfucker right here? Name me one thing that's beautiful, probably outside of your cap, bitch. That's what I'm gonna give you. I like the cap. Your cap is beautiful, but that's about it, bitch. You gotta let those earrings go. Let those earrings go. Let those earrings go. Don't you got all that cheap ass merch over there? Why you keep on wearing the same motherfucking earrings? Let that shit go. It's time to let it go. Besides her hat, because that's what I said. If I'm gonna give you one compliment, bitch, I'm complimenting the hat. Nice cap. But what else? What else, huh? Name something else. Can y'all name something else? No. Nobody's going to be able to give a beautiful statement about this motherfucking site that they're looking at. No one. But somebody jealous of you, girl, bye. Look at this hootie hoo. She look like a hootie hoo, a blowfish. Girl, you look like, I don't want to say Nemo, because I don't believe you look like Finding Nemo. He cute. But you definitely giving me a hootie hoo look. You definitely giving that blowfish look, honey. You definitely fulfilling the blowfish look. It's definitely protruding through. Ooh, look how she do her lips just like that big lip ass fish do. You know how their lips kind of look like that. So again, I want to ask you again, people, what's one beautiful thing about her? Everybody who on here, all 38 of you. What's beautiful about her? Huh? Damn, goddamn, Gina. Okay, and she don't definitely resemble no Gina. You talking about Gina from Martin? Fuck no. Ears giving 8 up. Oh, I'm finna run that one back. Don't worry about it. I'm finna show you the ears close up. Cause I'm definitely about to run that one back. Right, that whole scamming with scamming with that off-brand shit. Okay. And I used to buy that shit from her because the bitch wasn't working at that time trying to put a little money in her pocket. She looked like that. She looked like the nan off of Beetlejuice when he sprinkled that stuff over his head. Okay? A character girl. A straight up character. Not a damn thing is what Miss Alicia say. Or the crackhead off PJs. That's what everybody say. She looked like the crackhead off PJs. But you see how you can find out one beautiful thing to say about the bitch? Mm-mm. Baby, no. It's time for you to stop thinking in your delusional mind that people actually want to, first off, look like you. It's time for you to stop thinking in your delusional mind that you're going to somebody's job. Like it's time. It's time to give it up. You're 58. You're gonna constantly take that shit to the grave with you because you want to really prove something to motherfucking people you don't know, as you say. Oh, I don't do that. I'm not going to be doing this. I don't even know these people. I'm not going to be doing XYZ. I don't know these people. They don't know me, but you sure do a lot to keep up a persona for people. You sure do a lot. I'm talking about a whole lot to try to make yourself look something like something for people. You do that a lot. I don't know if you realize that's not what you be doing, but that's what you do. Look, Miss Melissa falling down. I love when bald head do high body shape or her body shape. I be so pissy. Cause she got it down pat. Especially that live you did today when you was One Love. Mm-hmm. But hey, y'all missed this one yesterday. Let me run the earlobes back for you. Ears hanging on by a thread, baby. I said these ears are hanging on by 3 pieces of thread. Do you hear me? 3. Hanging on by 3 pieces of thread. Do you hear me? Because when you see this shit, boo, I don't know. Mm-mm. I just don't. Let's run it back. That's a close-up shot of the earlobe. This bitch said we jealous of her, but my ear intact, boo. I don't have 3 motherfucking different sections in my ears like that. You look like you be having gangrene through certain parts of your body. Why your ear so dark right there? You know what I'm saying? Why your ear so dark? You know how your hands are dark in certain areas? That blackened area on your motherfucking ear. What are you dealing with? Are you dealing with gangrene? Are you dealing with diabetes? What is it? Because baby, the way that that ear look like it's been infected, and those 3 slits, that's why I got them numbered 1, 2, and 3. Baby, and somebody jealous of you or want to be you? I don't think so. Listen, Miss Ballhead laughing. Them motherfuckers look like midget fingers, okay? Look like a baby's foot or a baby's motherfucking hand. And her tongue looks separated like a damn snake tongue. Yeah, I wouldn't put my mouth on nobody. This thriller shit, okay? I see a bullfrog with wrinkles glued on them yellow eyes, okay? Like she got jaundice, okay? Because, baby, what's going on? Ears looking like a tore up pussy. A tore up pussy. I had to screenshot this shit going on here, Miss Ballhead. That's what it's here for. I'm going to show you the exhibit B. Like, girl, come on now. What we jealous of, baby? Again, look at the ears. Okay, again, look at your ear. Okay, it's given cat paw. It's given bear claw. It's given all of that. It's given that, honey. Penguin's foot. It's given a penguin's feet or something. You know the way them ducks waddle and them birds move, baby. It's given a paw. Mm-hmm. You see what your shit looking like for real? Do you see what that looking like up close? Yeah, you know, because you look at the shit every day and you be trying to hide it with your press on earrings. But I'm sorry, my dear. You're going to have to get a much bigger circle to hide all three of those little pieces of meat that's hanging down off the earlobe. You can actually wear three different motherfucking pierced earrings if you got all three of the motherfucking sections pierced, bitch. You can wear three pierced earrings at one time. You can actually wear three pierced earrings at one time if you had each and every one of them pierced. You could put on three different pairs of pierced earrings on each slit. Okay? Crazy work. It is indeed. Them ears giving dog fight or a dog bite. Definitely. I ain't never seen anything like this before, and neither have I. This look like some shit they put on straight up out of a movie. Some deformities for real. I ain't never. I ain't never. Some true deformities, boo boo. But she swears somebody want to be her. Swear somebody jealous. Bald head had on them yellow earrings on, on, and it took me the F out, okay? Like, girl, stop. Your ears look like a baby's foot, baby, or a baby's hand, okay? Like, come on now. You talking about somebody want to be like you? Let me show this next one. Y'all see that? Baby. Look like, ooh, a creature, baby. And look how it looks. It looks deformed and looks like it's some shit setting in because it's discolored. And what's that on your face, by the way? You say you don't wear makeup, but to me it looks like you forgot to smear the makeup in. Because what's that on your face? This is your picture, no edits. What's that shit on the side of your face? Were you actually, what is that? Did you forget to rub it in, bitch? What did you forget? But it's the ears for me. Your ears look like that motherfucking thing off Basket Case. You giving me the creature off Basket Case. You giving me your ears giving me those vibes. If y'all know what Basket Case is, the movie, it was a creature. You know how that creature's hands looked? Your ears is giving me the vibes of the creature from the motherfucking movie Basket Case. Okay? Because you are a basket case for real. You are really a basket case. You are full of delusions, honey. You do a lot. You do a lot of hallucinating on a daily basis. You make yourself believe your own motherfucking lies. So you are just a walking delusion to me. You just a walking delusion to me. I don't think nobody could ever, and I don't think a motherfucker like you should never, ever speak on nobody, especially with a motherfucking hard ass past of yours and you still living in that same past. So it's really not a past for you because you are definitely a current crackhead. Um, a motherfucker who had any kind of a life like you should never ever think to speak on nobody. You should be very humble. You should be one of the humblest motherfuckers there ever is. You should be very much so very humble because you're not attractive, you're not beautiful. Only thing that's really cute on you is the color of your eyes, bitch, but not the structure of your eyes, not the shape of your eyes. Cause it ain't nothing but active crow's feet all throughout that shit. It ain't nothing but crow's feet running through your motherfucking shape of the eyes and on the side of the eye. The color of your eyes, yeah, they beautiful. That's it. I ain't never seen nobody that I can braid their ear. Practically can. It's three motherfuckers. You know how you separate the hair to braid? Exactly. Use that metaphor. Think of it just like that. You know how you got to separate hair to braid? It looks like a piece of modern art that belongs in a museum. And who gonna buy it though? That's the question. That's crayon on her crackhead face. Okay. Is it? Cause what the fuck? Why she ain't put it in? I know that's right. Why she didn't smear it in though, sis? Why she couldn't smear it in? Why the fuck she couldn't smear that shit in? Like, girl, you gotta remain humble. You got to be remaining humble. You're not gonna get nowhere in life. You gotta come up out your delusional world you living in too. That's some real advice to you. I'm saying really, that's midnight being for real. All jokes aside, I'm talking about you gotta come up out your delusional ass mind. You live in a delusional world all by yourself. I swear for God you do. You live in a delusional world with just you in it. You got to come up out of that delusional state of mind that you be in because you very much so delusional. Very much so. Fuck all that. I don't like her eyes either. Crazy looking ish. Right. She is crazy. Crazy as hell. Baby, you give me the signs of so many motherfucking mental health diagnoses, honey. I'm gonna need for somebody to care enough to get you a evaluation and an assessment because you do need one. You need an evaluation and an assessment done on you. There is something really off about you. It's definitely something off about you. There's definitely a numerous of things going on in your head. You need an evaluation. You need a psyche eval. You need a evaluation. They call those psyche vals if because you hear. If you felt like you know that already, like man, I know I need to get some help. That's what they called. If you was wondering what it's called a psyche valve. You need one of those because you got a lot of things going on with you in your head. You got a lot of things. You got a lot of delusions that you like to feed yourself to. That's a symptom of mental health issues. I'm just saying that's a symptom of mental health issues and problems when somebody really truly make themselves screw everybody else right now. I'm talking about X everybody else on the internet or in anywhere in your life. You make yourself believe that bullshit. You actually got yourself believing that shit first as to why you think you fooling people when you actually present that shit to the internet. That's a problem. That's a problem. Is that her undeveloped twin sister stuck on her head that died during birth? I don't know. But she got some issues, honey. She looked like the witch from Snow White on that picture with blue jeans hat, with the blue jean hat. She looked like a witch in the face in general. And to me, witches look like witches. You know what I'm saying? A witch is a witch. That girl looked like a witch so much. That's what she is. You know what I'm saying? That girl is a witch. She gives witch vibes. That face definitely gives witch vibes. Your behavior display witch. Because when somebody think of what actually connects with a witch, or if they ask you to give me words that actually signify what witch is, give me a word to actually describe witches, or give me some behaviors that describe witches, you fit the narrative. Your face definitely do, but I'm just saying your behavior do too. Your behavior and demeanor do. If they ever wanted to compare and contrast witch behavior and what a witch look like, you fit. You fit the script. That lady is a liar. And that's simply what Midnight came forth to show. That she's once again did it to herself. Once again, just like you slipped up on the internet to say past yourself you needed a rock, and you wanted people to believe that they didn't hear what they believed or what they heard. You wanted people to believe that it was something else you said when you know what you said. Just like when you came on here and told us that you are an active crackhead when you asked to pass the rock. You wanted to make people believe that they didn't hear what the hell they heard. And you wanted to make people believe that you said something else. No, people heard what the fuck they heard. Clear and clearly. What you did yesterday again was none other different than that. You come up here every day, say that you work two jobs. You do not work two jobs. You was not at a job yesterday when you were supposed to, though, because that's what you told your platform. That's what you told everybody that you were doing. You were not at nobody's job. If that's your job background, you don't have a job. You don't have a job because that definitely was not any employer's background. That was an ordinary kitchen with wine bottles on top of the fridge, and it looked at roach infested. She need her ass whooped. Definitely do. Was the 1982 movie Basket Case based on her ear? Oh Lord, her whole life is a lie. It sounds good to her, exactly. But that's why I said she's a complete walking delusion. And trust me, y'all, it is just some people like her. You know what I'm saying? There's some people like her in the world. There's a lot of people who actually believe in their own delusions out here, but that's a person who deals with mental health issues. You got to also know that anybody who anybody who truly believes in their own lies to that extent suffer with mental health issues. Trust me, that's a symptom. Delusions of gander is a symptom of somebody suffering with mental health issues. Delusions of gander is what they call that shit. That lady's full of delusions all day long. And that's just simple as that, y'all. You ought to be very humble. Nobody would ever want your life. Definitely not nobody like me. I feel like you want to walk into my life. You want my life. You want my shoes. I would not ever want to walk a day in your shoes. I would ever, never, never, never want to make the decisions that you've made. I would never trade my life and what I've done, even with the regrets that I've even made in my life. I would not trade mine for yours. So you need to get that up out your head straight up. Even with the mistakes I've made along the way in my own life, me being 42 years old, I would not still decide to trade my shoes for your walking shoes. Never. Never. I'm dealing with a delusional member now and ain't no helping them. Almost went to jail twice now. And well, then you already know that that's just what it is. Family member. Okay, you said a delusional family member. And yeah, it's just people out here like that for real. So she's not the only one that actually feels like that as it pertains to her whole life being a lie. She's not the only one. And she will not be the only one. But you are always to be somebody to be found out when you are a liar. A liar can only uphold a lie for so long before that shit actually twinkles out with some of the truth. And every time it was you who did it to yourself. It was you every time. You did it. So definitely, I wonder what a bitch gonna say about that because you ain't gonna be able to walk around that one. You're not. For the ones who missed this on the replay, the ones that what I was talking about earlier when I was comparing the contrast, y'all got to go back and watch that because I had to walk y'all down memory lane first before we got to the receipts that I showed y'all. Before I got there, I had to take y'all down memory lane first as to what I did, so you can understand today's current events of why we saying what the fuck we're saying. I had to take you down memory lane first, and did. So if you missed that part, go watch that on the replay. Then pay attention to everything that's up here. Pay attention. Yeah, some shit, girl. Look like her ass done been beat in her life. That's what's going on. Sister, look like somebody pulled earrings out of her ear and everything. You see them gashes and dashes on her face. It look like she been getting beat up her whole life. It looked like she been really getting beat up her whole entire life, sis. No cat. That's what's going on with them earlobes. That's what's going on with that. And make sure that y'all subscribe to this channel because anytime I have to roast or drag a bitch, I'm going to be bringing it this way. The motherfuckers like to report me on Facebook. Make sure y'all like the video. And like I said, for the ones who came in towards the middle or even towards the end of my live stream, you gonna have to go back and watch me taking y'all back down memory lane for you to understand current events of why people say this bitch is a whole liar, a whole contradiction out here. You'll have to do that. With that being said, this is the tea. And that's definitely some golden tea of gold right there. Because, bitch, you just let the world know furthermore that your ass do not work no motherfucking night shift manufacturer job. No, you don't. No, you do not. You definitely do not. Both of those motherfucking backgrounds completely different. The lightning is different. You didn't hear no voices, no motherfucking sounds, none of that. You don't work there. You don't work there. And that's just simple as that. You don't. And on that note, your girl Midnight is finna let y'all go. Now that bitch can talk about that if she wants. She could talk about that and try to talk her way out of that one. But honey, that's not no manufacturer break room. That's not nobody's workplace. You in somebody's motherfucking kitchen area. You in somebody's kitchen. And like I said, that looks more like a group home setting with all those paperclip papers on that motherfucking Frigidaire. It looks more like a setting like that. A sober living home, as I call them, for adults. A recovery house. Some say a crack house. It's given. The motherfucking dirty ass walls and all them roaches crawling up that wood panel, baby, eating out the wood grain. You better never open up your motherfucking mouth about motherfuckers living with roaches when you sleeping with them motherfuckers. When you seem to be sleeping with them hoes. Based off the look of the motherfucking evidence on the wall hole, they live there. They definitely in there. So nah, you can go tell that to them slow motherfuckers that you're gonna end up washing them up with a motherfucking false ass narrative. You're gonna end up washing them up with a lie. Go tell that shit to them motherfuckers because they the only ones that truly believe your ass for real. And like I said, half of them motherfuckers don't even believe in shit you say neither. They just watch you. They don't even believe you straight up. They just really watch you. And on that note, yeah, it is mic dropping. I'm about to drop my mic now because I've come again and conquered again. The motherfuckers watching you make a fool of yourself every time, but drop the mic. Drop it again. So go on tell the motherfucking goof troops over there a sad ass delusional lie and watch them believe you when they see clearly the evidence is just clear. So that means that they just as delusional as you are. That's all the fuck that tells me. They are just as delusional as you because anybody can tell that looking at your background, that's not no workplace. And you were persistent to say that you was at work. Girl, stop. Give it up. It's over with. Y'all be easy on this Good Friday. Happy TGIF. Happy Friday the 13th. I'm out of here. Holla back.